Guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. If you're new to my channel, then welcome. Today's video is a little bit different. It's not a makeup tutorial or anything about beauty. It's all about how to pack like an adult. When my husband and I first started flying places, traveling around years ago, I used to pack like a total idiot. I would pack like 5 times too much. So today's video is a list of all the ways that I have figured out over the years how to pack like an adult. So if you would like to see my tips, then just keep watching. I already did a what's in my makeup bag video, so if you haven't seen that, I will link it down below, and I will have a link pop up right here, and you can go watch that if you would like. Tip number 1, and these are in no particular order, is pack when you have time to think about what you're doing. Rush packing equals bad packing. So pack a couple days in advance, pack a little bit at a time, but pack when you have time to. Tip number 2 is check the weather where you're going. Now, this may seem silly, but a lot of times the weather will change where you're going and will be warmer or colder than you would expect it to be. I went to New York City over Christmas, and granted, I didn't know I was going. It was a surprise. It dropped like 20 degrees while we were there. So even if I had known that I was going, if I hadn't checked the weather, I wouldn't have been prepared with the right warm clothes and jackets, and we were not prepared, so we had to go buy some stuff. But I would have been prepared had I known I was going, because I would have checked the weather. Of course, you can make a list if you need to. If you are a list person or you will forget something if you don't write it down, I would go through and write down all the outfits that you need. I just kind of go through it in my head as I'm packing. Before I put it all into my suitcase, I go through every outfit and, what outfits I'm going to wear when, and, day by day, basically, so that I don't forget anything. But if you need to make a list, make a list. If you pick a color scheme, then you bring less shoes, less accessories, less little nighttime purses, all of that stuff that goes into each outfit you will need less of. That was one of the big things that I used to not do, is pick a color scheme. So I would need like a different pair of shoes for every single daytime and nighttime outfit that I was wearing. If you pick a color scheme, you can really cut down on the weight that's in your suitcase and just put each outfit separately with the underwear that you're going to wear with the outfit, and with the bra that you're going to wear with the outfit, with the accessories, with the purse that you're going to use, with the shoes, with everything that you're going to use with each outfit before you pack it away, so that you can make sure that you have exactly what you need for each outfit. It really sucks to get somewhere and need a strapless bra and not have a strapless bra. Trust me, I know. Luckily, when it happened, I was in Las Vegas, and it's really easy to shop for a bra in Las Vegas. There's like a Victoria's Secret on every single corner. But if you were going to the Caribbean, where you're not going to be able to pop on out to the Victoria's Secret, you are going to be very upset if you get there without the right bra, whatever it is that you need in particular for an outfit. So I find that really helpful, just to lay it all out and make. And then when I put everything into my suitcase, I put the pants and then the shirts or sweaters, whatever it is, on top, so that when I get there, I know exactly what the outfits are. I don't like to pack like all the pants together and all the shirts together. I just like it to be in there by outfit. So then when I get to where I'm going, I can unpack it by outfit, and it's a no-brainer. I don't have to remember what shirt I was pairing with what pair of pants or skirt or whatever. And packing skincare products. Now, this is something that I had to really work on, because I get really tempted to bring like a bunch of skincare products with me. And even if they're like little sample size, the weight really starts to add up. So what I started doing for skincare products was the morning before and then the night before, as I did my skincare routine, I would just use the products and then I would just put it out on the counter. So then I had all the things that I actually use out on the counter, and I pack just that. Hear me? Just that. Of course, if you're going to a different climate, for that I will bring extra products to make sure that I can combat the dry skin that I know is going to happen. I'll bring like a hydration mask and hydration masks for underneath my eyes. Your skin gets really dehydrated when you're on the plane. You can get those sheet masks from Sephora. They're like $6. They are, a sheet, and so they don't weigh anything. Of course, if you have smaller sizes of things, that's really helpful. But every time I see like a point perk at Sephora that is something that I use, I'll get it, and then I won't use it. I'll save it for travel, or if you get the things from Ulta, deluxe sample of something because you bought something else, all that stuff, it's really good to keep and not use. So I've been doing that a lot lately, and I found that really helpful in cutting down with the weight of those skincare products, because I do have a lot of things now in sample sizes. So the same thing that I do with my skincare, I do with my makeup, but a little bit differently because I don't really do it while I'm actually putting my makeup on, but I sit down like I'm going to put my makeup on, and then I take out every single thing that I'm going to use in my makeup routine. I don't bring 3 types of concealer and 2 bronzers and 4 blushes and all of that stuff. I really force myself to just bring a bronzer, a blush, a highlight, bring exactly what you need, but it's not really the time to use a different concealer because you feel like it. You know, you can do that at home. When you're traveling, you really have to force yourself to not bring too much. I also have one of these Smashbox kits that I will bring with me a lot, and it has all these eyeshadows, and then it has the highlighters, blushes. This is the suntan bronzer that everybody loves, but this kit is really great because it has like so much of what you need in it, and so I've got a lot of use out of that. So if you ever see anything like that, those are really good for travel, and you can just pop that in your bag and basically be done. I actually have travel sizes of all my hair products, and I leave them in a Vera Bradley hanging bag, and they just live in there. I never unpack them. Or I go on the trip like the week before, I'll get out all my travel stuff and see what I'm low on. I don't like the little containers that you have to write on because I just find that the writing comes off. I really like the actual product packaging. That stuff isn't the most economical, especially for like high-end shampoo. I bought those in a shampoo that I really love. I just refill the smaller containers. Sephora has that section at the front with all the travel sizes, and so I get dry shampoo and like a volumizing mousse or something like that out of there. So I have everything in travel sizes for the hair, which is really good if you can do that because those hair products are so heavy. If you can't do that, alternatively, what you can do is let your shampoo and conditioner get down to where there's still enough in it for travel, and then set it aside and say, okay, this is what I'm going to take for travel. If you don't. Next is location-specific products. You have to really think about where you're going and what you're going to do when you get there. Like if you were going hiking, you would want some type of little backpack or drawstring bag that you can just throw like a bottle of water and like a couple essentials in while you're hiking. Things like that that you won't realize that you need until you're about to like go on your hike and you have your bottle of water and your cell phone and all this other crap and you wish that you had a bag to put it in. That's why it's important to pack when you have time to think about where you're going and what you're going to be doing, so you can really think about like the nuances of the trip. And next tip is to have a pre-packed bag of toiletries that basically always stays packed. I have one that has soap, mouthwash, toothpaste, a toothbrush, deodorant, my shampoo and conditioner and body wash, and all I have to do is make sure it's stocked. It saves me so much time not having to go through my drawers and find all that stuff. So the hair products one I have is always packed, and then I have this other one of basic toiletries that's also always packed. I also have a little bag of medicine staples that I've found is really good to have. It just has Band-Aids in it, Prilosec because my husband gets heartburn, Pepto-Bismol in case somebody gets a stomach ache, Claritin because I take Claritin, Advil, just those really basic things that if somebody gets a little cut, you don't want to have to go searching for a Band-Aid, or somebody has a headache or somebody has a stomach ache. You know, if something else major happens, you can deal with that. But it's really good and makes your life so much easier just to have these basic medicines with you. And I just put, when you're packing all your electronics, make sure you're packing the chargers with them for your phone and your laptop and your camera, all that good stuff. Make sure that the batteries are in there, the SIM cards are in there, and that you have the charger. And when you are packing those electronics and cameras, don't pack them in your checked luggage. You want to carry them on the plane. Because if your bag goes missing for some reason, your camera is going to be gone, your laptop's going to be gone, or it can get stolen. So don't ever put that really valuable stuff in your checked luggage. My last tip is to make sure that your bags are labeled with a permanent plastic big label, not with those junky ones that you get from the airport, that has your correct name on it. And if it can be colorful, that's just helpful. Like, I like to get them from where I travel to, because that makes it more personal, and then they're easier to recognize when they're on the bag carousel. And when you get your bag off the bag carousel, check and make sure that it's yours, because you know everybody has the same suitcases. They're just so common. Last year when we went to Colorado, my husband told my son to just get the bag off the carousel, and he was like, yeah, that's mom's bag, let's go. So my son just grabbed it and he's going, we gotta check it. My husband's going, no, just get it, let's go. We get all the way from the airport to the hotel. I went to unpack my suitcase, and it was not my suitcase. My suitcase that has all my clothes, all my makeup, all my skincare, all my hair care was not my suitcase. So of course we're all freaking out. My daughter's mortified because she knows what's in there. My son's mad because my husband set him up. My husband's freaking out because if I have to go buy all new stuff, who knows how much that would have cost. So we looked at the bag that we had, and the person did not label their bag. I got my bag back, and hopefully they got their bag back, but I could have called them and told them, hey, I have your bag, and saved them a lot of stress, but no label. So that is it for my how to pack like an adult video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Didn't talk about any products, so there's none of that stuff in the description box, but my Instagram, my Twitter, my Snapchat, and my Facebook will be down there, along with some links to my other videos. So be sure to check out the description box, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.